We have 4 refineries in Nigeria, 2 in Port Harcourt, 1 in Warri, 1 in Kaduna, all linked together from the oil spills that the crude supply directly. Even from Port Harcourt to Kaduna, there are the pipelines supplies straight to Kaduna, the crude, you can imagine the distance. Then the capacity of our 4 refineries, if fully utilized, will give us anything we want in Nigeria, even we export. Now, the refineries were not producing. Why? We have some major oil companies in Nigeria, Mobil, Total. For all those years, they never invested in their refineries. They never have any refinery in Nigeria. And when we want to do our plan, we turn our maintenance on our refineries. They got the contract to make it work. It never works.
So could that be an act of, as a result of an act of sabotage from them?
Okay. Between them and the government. Now, we have an individual. Aliko Dangote is a man of vision. Production is not easy, as people think about it. Production is passion. Anybody wants to invest in manufacturing, it's a passion. It's not about the money he wants to gain. It's about passion. That's why I like Aliko Dangote. Or anybody that wants to invest in manufacturing. So if Aliko Dangote does not believe in that process, with the government that have 4 refineries, Nigerian refineries, we are getting money every year for the maintenance. NNPC who invested, they purchased 20% of the shares in Dangote. Now, as of December last year, NNPC that will start producing petrol and oil in December. Nothing happened. Pipeline to Port Harcourt everywhere we make the push. NNPC this is not about that. You the government have 4 refineries, and you're not claiming that that person is going to be a monopoly. Go to our refineries. Now you promise definitely we'll be bringing out fuel.
Do you think, as is being suggested in some quarters, that NNPC is deliberately sabotaging the effort of Dangote and its refinery?
People in NNPC, or maybe the cabals, I don't know, they are benefiting from that importation.
Importation of fuel.
Exactly.
Petroleum products.
Exactly. The government is subsidizing.
The government is still subsidizing it?
Yes. Look, let's ask anybody today, what's cost price? The landing price will be later, either AGO or petrol. Ask them.
Do you know it?
What's the cost price? But I think it's more than what they are saying to the people. How much is $1 naira? The workers at NNPC, what have they been doing for past years and earning salaries? And any individual, all the monies that we sent to the NPC,
okay,
let the money account for it. Our crude that we sold off, let us know how many years of the crude. Let that be accountability.
Well, somebody has said that the Tinubu government should have sacked the NNPC board as soon as he took over power.
Exactly, immediately. To me now, it's even embarrassing to the government of Tinubu and Tinubu himself. Because definitely, Tinubu is the Minister of Petroleum Resources. He should know what's going on.
Now, there are also those who are insinuating that the president has interest in what is going on in NNPC.
To me, the interest of what is going on in NNPC by the president should be open to all Nigerians to not to embrace his government and themselves. Tinubu should come out openly now, or probably set up a committee to look into what's happening.
But the same president is part of those who gave us assurances, I mean, last year about the readiness of the refineries to kick off production.
Nigerians should think, where is our refinery? Tinubu should set up an inquiry to go to the roots of the matters in the refineries. What is the situation of our refineries today? Let us know. To have refineries to produce or not, let them tell us the truth. If not, let Dangote start giving us oil. Let them leave the guy alone. So it's not a monopoly.
Now, do you agree that the removal of subsidy is the foundation of the economic crisis in Nigeria today?
No. In fact, The amount of subsidy is very good, but as of now, the government is still subsidizing.
If the government is still subsidizing, what was the purpose for announcing a removal of the subsidy, which led to the immediate inflation after the announcement?
Because our problem is we are not producing, we're importing. If, let's say today, Dangote Refinery is pumping all the fuel to the market in Nigeria. Definitely, the price will try to go down. So when we don't produce, definitely, what do we expect?
Today, Nigerians are on edge over the hardship in the country.
Protests cannot help anything. Our protests in Nigeria will be about hoodlums. Nobody can stop anybody from protesting, but don't vandalize people's property. If anybody protesting and trying to break into anybody's private people, then let the security officials take the necessary actions.
What do you say about the government of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu after a year and about 3 months?
He's still going in that direction. So let's give some, maybe about 3 months again. But I think after a year, after next year, he will change some of the ministers. By then, we should have known the good ones, the ones that are not about politics, but it's good for the country.
Are there areas you think the government of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has not handled things properly enough?
More needs to be done about the corruption.
How bad do you see that?
Very ugly. That once you can tackle the level of corruption in Nigeria, everything will be okay.
Can you expatiate on this ugliness, on the ugliness of the face of corruption in governance in Nigeria?
It's not bad that what many people want to steal.
How do we stop all this?
That's not for Nigeria. When we have the right leadership, and we are taking Tinubu is one. Now, I would like us to give Tinubu the time to tackle most of these problems.
You think he hasn't got enough time to go beyond the level at which he is at the moment?
At all. Nigeria is not very complex.
Some expected the government to have reduced its emoluments by a certain large percentage for now in empathy with the situation, economic situation in the country and what the people are going through, but it has never happened.
It's about the money that we spent on infrastructure and how the money is spent. To me, infrastructure brings development.
People of the fountain.